And she's gone.
Alright guys, so we need to talk about a few things. The clip you just saw, yes, the Focus is sold. So a lot of you guys might be asking, why did I sell the Focus? And there are a few reasons I sold it. Now, number one reason is there is something mechanically wrong with the engine. The transmission seems very good. When I bought the car, I was under the impression that it needed a wheel bearing, you know, the window regulator, some cosmetic stuff. I had no idea that the head gasket was blown. You know, kind of shame on me for not checking those things. I bought it from a friend, so I kind of just didn't expect to, you know, really check it out because he said the engine was good. He was under the impression that the engine was good. Obviously, he didn't drive it very far with that wheel bearing being as bad as it was. So unfortunately, I found out that basically it looked like fuel injectors were leaking, flooding the engine, which injectors are kind of expensive for the car. It had good compression. I figured it could be head gasket. It was throwing an IMRC code. At that point, after doing the wheel bearing, had $100 into the car, not too bad. So I went ahead and listed the car for sale. Obviously, I listed, the car is great. It has this, all these different mods. There's something wrong with it mechanically. And, every person I talked to, I said, hey, look, it could be a head gasket. It could be fuel injectors flooding the engine. I don't really know. I don't want to spend the time and I don't want to spend the money to fix it. Car is worth around $2,500 to $3,000 fixed up, obviously to a SVT Focus enthusiast. I wanted to keep the car. I just wasn't about ready to spend the money. There's another thing, and that's that I actually wasn't too happy that I bought the car, to be totally honest. It was kind of an impulse thing, and I've been wanting that car for a while, and it wasn't that smart to go ahead and buy the car without telling your girlfriend, obviously. So I'll let you guys know that. I mean, it's not like she said, like, sell it. Obviously, if the car ran perfectly fine, then it wouldn't be a bad situation. But with it needing a head gasket, so head gasket's about $100, which isn't bad. Planing the head if it needs the machine work, timing kit while you're there. All these things add up. If it needed the IMRC control box, it would have been at least a $500 fix, which is not bad at all. That would put me at not very much into the car, but it's just for what I bought the car for is to literally put a wheel bearing in it and drive it. It wasn't worth it to me. Now, I am sad that I did sell the car because I did want one. Am I going to be getting another one? I don't think so. And the reason why is because we really need a truck here. Ashley and I both agree that we need a truck. So we're gonna put the money that we got from that towards, a truck down payment, probably try to pick up a Coyote F-150. If any of you guys are selling Coyote F-150 out there, let us know. We're pretty much looking for a Coyote 4-door F-150. So yeah, we've been looking around, just kind of, figuring some things out. We're saving up some other money, to kind of get that going. But yeah, that's one thing. The other thing I want to address with this video is the amount of comments I've been seeing about, unsubscribing. This finally made me unsubscribe. All this Focus content is shit. There's a lot of really negative comments out there, and quite frankly, I don't understand. I mean, I do get where you're coming from, where this is Mustang lifestyle, but in reality, it's Mustang lifestyle, which is, it's a car. It's about having fun. I mean, it's automotive based, and I plan to own cars that are not Mustangs, believe it or not. And I want to be able to share that. And I mean, I want to own a 240 SX. I mean, you know, there's a lot of different cars that I do want to own. I do love Mustangs, and obviously I'm right next to like my dream car right here, which is the '03 Cobra Terminator. But if we have fun, I mean, straight piping a Focus, yes, the car sounds like shit. Is it hilarious? Absolutely. We love having fun with that car, and that's John's Focus, not to be confused with mine. We just had so much fun with that thing, you know, cut it off, straight pipe it, do burnouts, race cars that shouldn't be faster than a car that you think is fast. I don't know how to describe it. If you've never had fun with a car that isn't incredibly fast, you should try it, and maybe you would understand the video. I mean, we're just having fun, and I love to take a camera along with me, make a hilarious video, and yeah. So I wanted to address that. I mean, I'm not gonna let all the comments saying, you know, I hate this stuff, I'm unsubscribing, or your content shit, or your content shit since Scott left. All those things, like, you know, that's not gonna stop me. Granted, I wanna make stuff relevant to you guys, but at the end of the day, I'm doing this because this is something that I'm passionate about, and this is something that I do that I love. And if I'm being forced to make content to please people who are very close-minded on one single thing, then that's not really what I want. You know, I want to reach a wide variety of audience, not just Mustang lovers, just car lovers in general. So I hope that you guys can understand this. I also received a lot of hate going back. You know, some positive stuff too, saying, you know, I was talking down to people about, you know, smaller channels being hit by the demonetization, and that's not it at all. It's actually the opposite. I want people to just keep moving, and, you know, we have a lot of demonetization issues here. It happens. We just got to work through it. So I hope this video clears up a lot of things. If for some reason you are confused about where is Scott, because I do still see those comments come up all the time. Scott left the channel after his car was in an accident. He left because his dad's, you know, business was needing his assistance, which he's a part owner. He needed to go take a leave, basically, spend some time on that. His name's on that company, and so that's basically what happened. He needed to focus on that, and that was his decision entirely. He also, you know, obviously liked Porsches, so it just happened. It's an unfortunate split, but you know, we move on and make changes. For anybody who thinks the channel's not as good, I mean, I apologize, but I mean, I do the best I can do, and you know, I do this because I like doing it. Anyway, guys, I hope that clears up. I know this is a talking video, but I hope it's some topics that you guys enjoy hearing about. While we're on the topic of updating, Turdzilla is coming along. It is so close, so we'll be seeing that very, very soon. And if I scoot over to the right a little bit, you'll see a little sneak peek of what we got going on here. So anyway, guys, I want you to slap that like button down below. Leave a comment with some, you know, feedback, just general feedback of what you like and don't like. Obviously, you know, saying stuff like your content is shit and I'm unsubscribing, or unsubscribed a long time ago, but yet somehow stumbled on the video. Stuff like that, it's not helpful. But if you guys, you know, say like, hey, I like time lapses. Hey, I don't necessarily like, you know, all the in-depth stuff on this. You know, we've been doing a lot of in-depth car stuff. So just let me know what you guys like. Constructive feedback is very helpful, while just hateful comments, I mean, they don't bother me too much. I just move on from them, but you know, I would like to address them in some way. So guys, look forward to the newer videos. If you are still watching, you're gonna get this little hint, sneak peek. We did go ahead and get the Cobra tuned. We also put Ashley's Coyote on the dyno. So that video is coming up. I have a lot of videos in sequence ready to go. So you guys are gonna be seeing that in a few days. So anyway, guys, make sure you slap that like button down below. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time. Would you just look at it?
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.